Welcome to ADVETI. In this video, I'm going to speak in English, but everything I say is written in Arabic on the screen. This orientation will have an academic orientation, an administrative orientation, and a student services orientation. This is ADVETI. Do you know what ADVETI means? ADVETI means the Abu Dhabi Vocational Education and Training Institute. But what does vocational education mean? Vocational education is training for a specific job in a field such as engineering through a combination of theoretical teaching and practical experience. As His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan said, the balance of any advanced nation is its educated children, and the progress of people and nations is measured by the level of education and its spread. At ADVETI, we are an important part of the education of this nation. This is the academic orientation. The programs we offer at ADVETI are accounting, customer service, electrical engineering, environmental health and safety, mechanical engineering, project management, technical lab analytics, and tourism. We offer qualifications for diploma and advanced diploma. Before you join the programs, you need to show your English level. For this, we will give you a placement test. You will do stage 1, 2, and stage 3. Then you submit an MSAT of 875 to join the diploma. The registration for the MSAT depends on your performance on the English course. English support will continue on the diploma course. And for the advanced diploma, it requires an MSAT score of 1100. Why do you need English and maths? Firstly, it's a government mandate. The UAE government would like all their students to study English and maths. Secondly, it's a skill that's needed for lifelong learning. In your career, you might need to study again, you might need to train on something, and the English and maths will help you. Third, English is a global language. The UAE needs a bilingual workforce to be competitive in this modern global market. And maths, it's a skill that can be used in many areas, like engineering. Most of the greatest human achievements were reliant on maths. If you want to improve your English, here is some advice for practicing outside the campus. Talk to native English speakers. There are native English speakers working for ADVETI, so communicate with them every day. But also outside in the real world, try and speak to as many people as you can. If you like watching films, action movies from America, then watch them with English subtitles written, so that you can hear and read English at the same time. If it's a movie you know, this would help. Change the language on your settings of social media to English. You know how it works, you don't need it all in Arabic every day, so try using it in English so that the messages come up in English and you become familiar with the words. Read the local news in English. There are many newspapers in the UAE which only print in English, so why not read them so that you know the story already and you can read it in English. The Emirate standardized test is called the MSAT. This is a test which is now the primary English test used in the UAE for entry into colleges and universities. It has 3 sections: a grammar and vocabulary, a reading section, and a writing section. All ADVETI campuses are approved MSAT test centres. You sit the test in our campus. Students will be registered after completing the course. ADVETI will pay for the 2 tests for each student, but the tests cannot be repeated close to each other. They have to be after 60 days. IELTS is an international English test and we still accept it, but we don't offer the preparation course on the campus. The scores you need to enter diploma is MSAT 875 or IELTS 4. If you want to enter advanced diploma, you need MSAT 1100 or IELTS 5. Now the administrative orientation. Here is a class timetable. Your class timetable will probably be different, but this is more or less what it looks like. We have 5 days in the week, we have 7 periods in the day, and sometimes 5 or 6 periods in the evening. You will have breaks in the day, and usually you will see different teachers in the day. So make sure you get your timetable from your teacher at the start of your course. What do you need to bring to class every day? Bring a pen. The school will not always provide these things. A course book, if your teacher gives you a book, make sure you bring it. Bring a notebook, so extra paper so you can write extra notes for your projects, for things that the teacher sets you. Bring a laptop or a tablet. We use computers in the campus every day. And finally, bring a smile. You have one on you at all times, so why not use it? It's always nice to see a smiling face looking back at you when you're teaching. Bring your own device. This is a policy because students must bring a computer to study all programs at ADVETI. You can bring a laptop or a tablet or iPad, but we don't want you to use your smartphones as computers. They are too small to function in the correct way for the class. We have a learning management system. It is called Blackboard. We use Blackboard on our ADVETI programs for the books, for classwork and homework, for projects, and for assessments and results. And here is the link for our LMS. It is elearning.adveti.ac.ae. How do you use the LMS? Well, first, open this website. Then, you enter your student ID and then enter your password. And when you're on the LMS, you will see your courses and you can participate in class. You can complete the class quizzes and homework. You can access your course book or materials. You can do your exams, submit a project, check your emails, see important announcements from the teachers, from the heads, and you can check your results on your course. Many things we do on the LMS. You should ask your teacher or student services for support if you find the LMS difficult. But also, I have a YouTube channel for some technical support, so I've put some videos on here where you can just click to watch and see how you do different things and fix little problems on the LMS. So here is my YouTube channel. How to access your class on the LMS. So Blackboard is the LMS and the classroom in the LMS is called Blackboard Collaborate. This term, many students will be working from home, so you will use this classroom a lot of times. And here is a video to show you how to use it. So to open Blackboard Collaborate, first you need to enter the Blackboard website. then on this screen you log in using your student ID. On here you will have your courses. I'm going to access the English course. This is the English page. On the left you have your materials, and at the top we have online class. Click here, and this is Blackboard Collaborate. This is your class when you are not on the school. I'm going to go to this class because the time is here and this is my teacher for this class. Click on the class, click on join session, and here is the class. The teacher is sharing the screen. You can share your audio, click here so that the teacher can hear you speaking. If you want to speak to the teacher, you can say raise your hand and this will tell the teacher you are there. Up here we have things so you can write on the screen if the teacher wants you to. And in this panel we have a chat. So if you want to chat to your classmates, you can chat there and it will appear. When your class is finished, you click on here and click to leave the session. If you are absent from the class, the teacher records the classes in here. If you click on menu and then go to recordings, there will be recordings of the class in there. This is the student services orientation. The attendance policy of ADVETI is that you are present when the attendance is taken. So if you are in class, you are present. If you arrive after this in the first 10 minutes, you are late from the start of the period. But if you are not in class, or you leave the class for over 10 minutes and don't participate, then you are absent. Do not ask your teacher to change an attendance mark. All teachers must mark attendance accurately. For any attendance issues, contact your department chair or student services. Please don't ask your teachers to change anything. If you would like to check your own attendance, here is a website called Self-Service where you can do this. So follow this link. The attendance system has 3 warnings. At 5%, you receive an SMS from Student Services. At 10%, you will have a meeting with your department chair where they will discuss the problems with your attendance. And at 15%, you will be removed from the program. There are no excuses for sickness or personal matters. Absences, if you have a sponsor, must be reported through Student Services. If you have some problems and you need to withdraw, you can withdraw for any reason from 1 term only. If you do this before week 2, there is no penalty. If you do it after week 2, you will need supporting evidence, perhaps from a doctor or something else. Please note, the absence of 15% is not an allowance that you need to use. This is the 15% that you use for your sickness, for family issues, for car problems, for personal issues. We all have them, but you should use this 15% for that. Just remember that being absent from class will affect your studies. If you're not there, you're not learning, so you should be going to class. Emergency evacuation. We take our health and safety of our students and our staff very important, and so you need to know that in an emergency evacuation you follow the map that is in each classroom. Make sure you look at this map to know where the meeting point is. It's different for every campus, for every classroom, so make sure you read it. Outside, your teacher will take the attendance again to make sure everyone is safe. At the moment, we have some restrictions because of the COVID-19 virus, and ADVETI is ready to help with the prevention of the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Please follow the guidelines given by your campus. Here is a video to show some of the steps we are taking to prevent the spread. The campus rules. There is no sleeping in class. There are no mobile phones to be used in class. No eating or drinking in the classroom. No smoking anywhere on the campus. And do not take videos or photos whilst you're on the campus. One important rule there was no mobile phones in class. We all have them. We use them every hour of every day. They're great, but they distract students in the class. They help students to cheat, so they're not doing the work properly. If you use them too much, it can cause addiction problems. Too much screen time is bad for your health, bad for your eyes, bad for your brain. Your family, if they need to call the school, can call in the case of emergency. There are some good uses of mobile phones if you use them as a dictionary, you use it for research, you use it as a learning app, you might use it as a calculator, and it's a modern work tool. It's a way to communicate with people quickly and easily. But it is distracting in class, so we don't accept mobile phones in the classroom. Good luck with your studies and we hope you enjoy your time with ADVETI. Thank you. If you have any questions that have not been brought up in this orientation, you can call Student Services at any of these phone numbers for your campus. We also have an email address, a website, and a Twitter handle.